Hey, Thorn, how's it going, bud? I just got everything all set up. So just an update on the slime farm. It works. I didn't change a thing. It just came here and AFK'd for a while, and it eventually started working like it's supposed to. So, um, I've been here for 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. I haven't been keeping the exact time. So basically just getting caught up on the news. And just parked up here. So we're going to... I went down and collected. It was almost a stack and a half earlier. We're going to go down and collect the remainder, see what we get for... We'll call it 45 minutes. Well, actually, we'll call it an hour. But you can see it's doing what it's supposed to do. So 3 stacks of blocks plus 2. And that's not taking into account what I pulled out of here earlier today, because I pulled out enough to finish the setting up the TNT bomber system that I wanted. So we'll go put this in storage, and then I'll show you the... Actually, we'll cruise past the bomber on the way through. Hey, cool. We're just going to do a flyby of the perimeter on my way back to the base. I got the water in the area, on the surface anyway, dried out. I've got an entire row of bombers ready to go. I've done the first pass down as far as it'll go. I've got all the returns set up. So basically, you would ask can I ride this? And the answer is yes. I set it up so that the on-off switch is now settable. So I think I indicated in the description that part of the design is mine. The bomber design is Jello Muffin, I think the guy's name is. This part is mine, so the way I'm powering it. Basically, when I click, or when I set this off, this is all designed to instead of individual toggles, it sends a raft of them. So I think it's 12 is what I've got set. So this is the first 12. All launch at the same time, and I ride basically, it's not quite the middle, but the middle one. What I was finding is if I didn't stay with it, it would the chunks wouldn't be loaded, and you'd run into glitch issues with this. So I have to be with it, and the easiest way to do it is to ride along. So basically, that's where we're at. Is we'll be starting from here. Effectively, the one switch comes down, splits, and powers each of these. I had to put in another... This basically boosts the signal strength back up to 15. So that just allows it to carry on all the way down. It's overbuilt. It's on the nuts side. So I wanted to get this fully set up. I mean, normally I don't think you would set it up like this, but I had the resources to do it. So why not? And like I said, this took the better part of the day because of the amount of under the surface water that was present. So it's going to be more of the same. It's basically, it's make a pass, mop up water, go to the nether to dry the sponges out, rinse and repeat. It's not that it's painful, but it's slow. It's, it kind of is what it is. That's what you're dealing with when you're doing perimeters. So far, knock on wood, very little lava. And all of it was 1 or 2 blocks. And whoops, cut that a little too close. that were very, very easy to block, basically, or to deal with. So before we go, I'm going to be doing a lot of flying around, so I'm going to run to the gold farm real quick and just repair my, whoops, the game froze. Nope. Repair my elytra. I'm going to stock up on rockets because I'm going to be using a bunch of them. I'm going to put the slime away. I have 37 sponges. I thought I only had 24. I've got 37, and I've got some building blocks. I'm going to need more food. So we're going to go to the gold farm, repair the elytra, and then start carpet bombing. It's not going to be... Yeah, exactly. And that reminds me, we haven't numptied yet. So I'm going to clear the numpty count. What I'm finding with the slime farm is it takes a while for the world to load in, basically. I don't know if that's, you know, because I'm traveling from the nether. I think the next time I travel, I'm going to travel, I'm going to elytra over and see if I run into slow start like I've been having. And I'm just going to back away for a second here. Okay, everything is blocked. And the elytra's repaired. So I didn't figure this was going to be a long trip. This has so much XP potential. And apparently I did clip the ground pretty good. We're going to go to the mob farm because that's where the perimeter is. Nice. Just got to get my bearings. That's the start. So this should be the one that we want. So basically, you just hop in, hit the lever. I'm going to press it twice. We're going to go just to this view, and you can see it's 12 bombers in formation. They all launch pretty much simultaneously. So we're about to murder some sheep and some cows. But this is almost... oh, what happened here? We broke already. God damn it, what happened? The explosion was too close. I blew up. God damn it. That's not good. So we're going to have to go rebuild 4 machines. Apparently I'm too close to the ground. Oh well, good to know. It's those walls. Lasai. See if we make it back in one piece. Yeah, you got to be 10 blocks above the ground minimum, and I don't think those walls were. So I'm manually going to go pull those walls down when we rebuild here. These machines look to be intact. I don't know why they stopped flying. The other ones look broken. And it looks like there's a fair bit of water we're going to have to deal with as well. So, and I've got something to pillar up to the other machines. I think I can, those ones just need to be restarted, so I'm going to bring those back first. I don't know if I can land on them. Nope. Not easily. No, maybe I can. Yeah, this doesn't want to run, so there's obviously parts missing. Oops. So we will collect up a little bit of cobble. It actually looks like it's intact, though. I don't understand why it's not running. And it's just about night. Okay, so. I think what I'm going to do is just disassemble them in place and then go back and start over. I'm just building a platform to catch all the parts and pieces. Oh shit, that's going to hurt. So, note to self, remove the TNT first. I'm going to go collect up what's on the ground first so I don't lose it. I might have lost it already. Well, I got most of the parts back, not all. And hang on. That was the expensive one, so I'm glad I got that back. May as well deal with the water while we're here. I forgot to bring a hoe. I think that got the source, most of the source blocks. No TNT this time. Excuse me. Yeah, where's the tower? All right, I think we got everything. So I'm going to have to figure out what I need for parts. We got to repair 1, 2, 3. Let's do this way. It's safer. No. Wrong button. I meant to press F6, not F5. F6. So 4, 6. So we're missing 3 of those. We need 6 TNT. We got 1. 6 fences. We got 5. And we get 2 observers. So that's 10. I got all those back. And 10 sticky pistons. I need 4. Okay. No, as soon as I realized I was falling, I hit double tapped to start using the elytra. So there weren't any teething pains like that on the first couple of runs. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to launch them all. But actually, what I think I'm going to do is set it up so that I can launch them individually and make sure that they're working correctly. And we need to go dry out those 14. So we have enough of those. We need 6 of these. We need 3 more cars, which I don't think I have constructed. Make 2. I need 1 wall. And we need to make TNT. Wall. I know I'm going to need more slime. I just can't. I didn't count that part. So I think it's 5 plus 4 is 9 each by 6, which is math. So I'm just going to take 60. I think I only need 51, but I don't trust my math. Cars and sticky pistons. No, yeah, I need 4 sticky pistons. Oh, and the coral, that's gone. And TNT, and that is sand, and I think it's 5 and 4. Don't need those. We definitely need these. We need that and that and that and that. And that. Oh, I made one more than I needed. That. And then these are building materials. I wish. That would make life a lot easier. Okay, so that's everything we need. We're going to go dry out the sponges because that's pretty quick. Oh. Oh. I'm wondering if my weapon toolsmith got a diamond hoe for 1. And let's see if we can throw mending on that. I actually think I have. I think I have one. If I've got one in here, I'm going to cry. I do. Son of a bitch. Hey, Black. Happy New Year, brother. it is sunset, so we will sleep through the night. Checo. Oh, damn it. Okay, thank you. Wrong view. Better. I don't know if I can get low enough. Might have to come at this from the ground, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, we'll start here. I'm doing good. First run with the TNT bombers, the ground level was too low, so I damaged 6 of them. And it's TNT actually goes right there. I can't remember which. See if I can land back on that little platform. Now let's see if I can remember the orientation for the sticky pistons. I think it is that. No, I guessed wrong. Did I not catch that? I did not. There it is. I just placed it that way, right? It's this way. And one more observer. Observer, there it is. So this one is repaired. It's perhaps more than I needed. Way more than I needed. I'm just going right here. I'm just building a perimeter for my mob farm. The spawn rates are not what I want. So, and I've never built the TNT bombers before, so, you know, that's part of it. And I already forget which way I was facing for this. I think it was back to front for that guy. Okay, that one is ready. And where did I put the pillar? For sake. I just broke the fan coral and I don't think I placed it on this one. Almost did it again. There's the pillar. No. No need to do that. Oh, that's not the bed I meant to put down. All right, 2 down, 4 to go, and I don't have all of the. I don't have everything I need for the. I need 1 fan coral. So I should probably go get that, because otherwise I'm going to get up there and I'm going to forget all about it. That's totally okay. I actually like chatting as I build. I'm silent when I'm trying to concentrate, but excuse me. Coral fan. Just in case I break a bunch. So yeah, just mining out a 16 by 16 perimeter. So there's the return stations. I've already made 1 complete pass. I'm down to... I'm halfway down, basically. It might... I don't know if I'm going to have to reset this 2 or 3 times. Oh, yeah, I know. Pre-Elytra was terrible. That's just so that I remember where the pillar is. Because we all know I'm going to forget. All right, so... And I'm missing... How did I manage to miscount that? I am missing 2 observers. And I miscounted sticky pistons as well. God damn it. May as well get the 2 observers in and then go get the pistons as well. So we need 2 pistons, 2 observers. And I'm going to put the fan coral in now while I'm thinking about it. Oh, and I forgot to put those on the other ones. God damn it. We'll sleep back at the base. So 2 observers, 2 sticky pistons, and I got to put on the rail and the mine carts on 2 of the other 2. And I'm going to grab another stack of dirt because it's cheap and I have lots. So yeah, Black, if you're still there, pre-Elytra was terrible. I will admit I played modded Minecraft primarily in that era, and a lot of the mods that I played had the equivalent of Creative Flight. So these ones are fully ready to go. And it was the other ones that I forgot the... Yeah, I use Mechanism. So I had effectively the equivalent of Creative Flight. Exactly. And I still do that. All right, sounds good. I'll be here. And I almost collected all of the dirt that I used, so that's awesome. A little bit of extra. We'll need that. We got one extra TNT. We got some extra fan coral. Oh, missed. Now, I said I was going to try it one at a time, but I'm not. And it looks like I got some obsidian that I'm going to have to manually mine out. It is. So basically what happened over there is we tied into some water and some lava and made obsidian. And it looks like we've got more right over here that we're going to have to deal with on the way, or on the way back through. So what we've got going on back over here is, yes, there is lava, and there's a fair bit of it by the look of it. So I'm going to go back and get some water blocks and turn that into cobble. And it looks like I've got some stragglers that I'm going to have to clear out manually. We'll make another pass and then we'll come back. So I flick that switch. Hang on. I flick the switch on the way through. So that means when we come back, it's in the off position. It'll stop in the reset. Because that's a lot of lava. I mean, it's flowing lava, basically. Yeah, it looks like we've got a little bit of water there as well. I was gonna say, that's one lucky skeleton. No. Looks like we are going to have some little meteors, if you want to call that we're going to have to come back and try and get to individually and mine them out. I had to do that in here. It's a friggin' pain in the ass. So these are spaced 4 apart because it just made the math easy going across. But I think you probably want 3 spacing. Just try and minimize the stragglers. Yeah, those are all flipped up, so we should dock. Yeah, I'll deal with the water first, and then we'll come back for the lava. Because I don't think I've got a water bucket on me. That was fairly easy to deal with. Oh, that was stupid. I think that that's just a single source block. That wasn't very smart. Hey, Dirt, what's going on? I am blowing shit up, is what I'm doing. So we are going to need a water bucket. So this is what we're doing. We are making what's referred to in Minecraft as a perimeter. 64, basically it's 16 chunks by 16 chunks completely mined out. We're using these TNT duplication machines. So these are flying machines. And once I get this lava mess cleaned up, I'll show you how they work. Have you been playing Division 1 since the update, by the way? Because I know Robbo is back playing it again. He's playing Survival. Water buckets. I'm going to grab 2, and I'm going to get rid of some of the shit in my inventory. Because I don't hopefully need this stuff. This, you just never know. How is the gameplay now that it's 60 frames? I'm assuming it's way smoother, easier on the eyes. Because if it's easier on the eyes, maybe maybe we can do a little bit of Division 1 tomorrow night. Yeah, they did, Tommy. They made it 60 frames. Yep, better late than never. Oh, is the PS4 30 frames only? Ah, shit. Yeah. That sounds an awful lot like sarcasm there, bud. Yeah. Nighttime again. It's always nighttime. I had a bucket here. There it is. What is rust? I'm not familiar with that one. So this should take care of all the obsidian. So we should be good to go back to bombing. Okay. I think we got all of the lava. Yep. And I don't know if this is rendered in, but I think we got rid of the water and the lava that was down here, because that was here, I believe. I see. All right, let's board the bomber and be off again. Here's what we're doing, Dirt. Carpet bombing, TNT style. So that's my character. I'm riding along because if these don't stay in loaded chunks, you get some weird funky issues going on with it. So it's basically TNT mining is what it is. The reason I'm doing this is my mob farm, and the rates that I'm getting are not what I would want. So I'm taking all ground all the way down to bedrock so that nothing can spawn in the area except mobs in my mob farm. And assuming that the design or the rates come up, I'm going to redesign it and build a better mousetrap, if you will. But this is a lot of work. I had to prep the area with sealing off there was a river through here. I had to seal that off because the TNT will not explode in water. I had to get rid of all of the surface water on this side as well. And all the way, and these chunks are not loaded, so you can't really see it, but basically all in around here was a lake. So it took me I think 2 days, like, because I've been on days off, so literally not full days, but probably 12-hour days, between this, that, and the other thing. So these are the return stations. So these are observers. They send the signal to reverse basically these are just sticky pistons and slimes. It's a push me, pull you, if you will. Deep Rock Galactic. No, I don't think you did tell me about that. I'll look into that. So basically the way this works, Dirt, is that's not bedrock. That's just down as far as this thing could mine. The TNT despawns at a certain point as it drops away from me. And just so that you know, like, my character is actually here. This is called FreeCam. It's a mod. It's the equivalent of the spectator view in-game. And it just allows you to toggle that on and off so that you can see what's going on around you. Basically, what I'm going to have to do is rebuild this array down at this level and repeat this whole process to mine it all the way down to bedrock. Well, then, I will have to look at that. Is that on PlayStation? Or in the PlayStation Store? Well, it sort of sucks to be mobs that are spawning down here tonight. Both platforms. Okay. Is there crossplay? Because I'm not suggesting that I necessarily want to play it on PC, but I am just about to upgrade to a much more powerful gaming PC. Hey, what's going on, Garrick? So we've got a bomber array flying now, bud. Already mined out one complete pass. This, if we go to the map mode, you can see that the mining pass is almost 3 chunks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is 3 chunks wide. So We're mining basically 3 chunk strips. It's first person. Well, if I mess with the field of view, I can probably make it work. If it's not, I'll just play it on PlayStation. We're just down to the deep slate layer, yes. So, just hit deep slate. So this is down as far as it'll go. Or as far as the first pass will go. So, obviously, this is at least a 2-pass job. No, I never did get Helldivers. I talked at length with Max about it, and it sounds like it might be a little too grindy for my taste. I realized playing... now I can't think of the name of the game, but the one we were all playing, the Space Chicks, that grindy is just not... I don't do well long term with grindy games because I burn out. Yeah, but this is fun. Look, TNT, right? We're blowing shit up. First Descendant, thank you. Yeah, that's a game that I don't know if I'm going to go back to. I found that the grind really got to me. Well, Dirt knew what I meant. Managed democracy, yes. So we'll do one more pass. Yeah, make that 2 passes. Didn't get to the switch in time. I wanted to get to that water before we tore out too much of the surrounding stuff. But it's fine. You're going to play it again. Oh, brave man. Yeah, fair enough, Thorn. Yeah, let's see if we get that creeper. Oh, yeah. That is an X-creeper. Well, that's true, Garrick. Okay. Yeah, Div 2 just, there was some decisions that the devs made that just, they really pissed me off. And it was like, I can be angry about it, or I can play on my own terms, which is raids, and that's it. That's all I'm going to be doing. So let's see if I can hit the shut off this time. Cool. Yeah, I haven't downloaded all the mods yet. There we go. Nice. Sun's coming up. I'm still going to sleep just to reset the weather. Well, let's see if we can mop up some of that water. I'm going to start at the far end. Yeah, that's a big nope. Go to the bow. Come on. Whoa, 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 go. Burn up, you little bastard. Oh, it was a rock. Oops. There we go. Okay, will do. We're going to have to make a run to the nether before we do a whole lot more. I'm almost out of dry sponges. Yep. Is that receding? No, but I'm not going down there. Overshot. It's funny how a couple of small water source blocks can generate that much water. Oh, this is... Yeah, I don't have the sponges for this yet. That's not good. I think that's a block it off and come back. Well, we're at the wall anyway. Okay. I think that was all of it. All right, so we got to go to the Nether. So my closest Nether portal is right there. Hey, what's going on? I don't recognize your name, so first time chatter? How's it going tonight? And do you go by Henny or Revan? Or both? I play it on both. This is on PC right now, so this is the Java version, but I do play on PlayStation as well. Let's sleep through the night. So I do play Bedrock on PlayStation. I play this. This is a slightly modded version of the game. Mostly quality of life kind of stuff. So I would have to look in my video description to see what mods I'm running because I don't remember off the top of my head. You're on YouTube? Yeah, if you look in the video description, you can see what mods I'm running. So things like I'm running FreeCam, because then I can show you what I'm doing a lot easier. So we go back to bombing. From Canada. I am on the east coast of Canada. It wasn't a bad day, but it's cold here. It is -9 Celsius, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm going to have to use a converter. 16 degrees. So it's cold. We've had a wood stove going all day. All right, here we go. I think I'm in the right truck. And I just do this FreeCam. So this is not a bad design. It's a simple design. These are the TNT Dupers and the flying machines I got from, oh gosh, what's his name? Name completely escapes me. Another YouTuber. The launching system I put together so that I can launch multiples with one switch. So whereabouts in the US are you, bud? 38's of nice, comfortable temperature. if we're talking Fahrenheit. If we're talking Celsius, which I know you are, that's fucking hot. Oh, and I missed a little bit of water. That's basically, most of this is actually at bottom for this pass. It's just, this is going to be stubborn for whatever reason. Well, this, what you missed, Henny, is on our first pass, I've got 12 machines running simultaneously. And unfortunately, I was not greater than 12 or 10 blocks from the surface. I didn't realize that. So I blew up 6 of the machines. Unfortunately, not the one I was in. And that's the reason that we've got these stragglers. So I've had my YouTube channel now for 2 years, I think. 3 years? 2 years. Give me a second. Now I'm curious. My very first video of the modern videos that I've done. I've been on YouTube for a long time, but when I actually started for serious, was a Division 2 video, and that was January 21st, 2023. So at the end of the month, it's 3 years. I had 1,000 by late that spring, and I had 2,000 probably about a year in. I've been stagnating because I haven't been putting videos out. I've only been streaming. So I've been sitting somewhere right around where I am now for about, about a year, basically, which is fine. You know, I do this for fun. I don't do it to make a living. Although I'm inching ever closer to retirement, and it's something that I do want to do a lot more seriously in retirement. But basically, if I want to get my channel growth going again, I'm going to have to pick a game instead of sort of hopping all over the map kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. All of that stuff. And you know, I do all the work myself. I'll be honest, I haven't put a whole lot of effort into the channel in a while. And yes, I do know that there's a lot of things that I need to do. I've been my growth lately has actually been on Twitch. So I've been streaming on Twitch for 8 months, 10 months. I don't have a massive following there, but I'm up to 166 subscribers, so I am an affiliate. I'm nowhere near making partner, but again, as someone who mostly only does streaming currently, the following that I have is loyal. The following that I have they're extremely cool. So it, you know, I'm just hanging out. And it looks like this is just about, we might have to do 2 passes just to get these stragglers. I don't want to have to come in here and mine these by hand. Although I am going to have to make a pass through here and get all of these stragglers, which is a pain. Yeah, absolutely, bud. That would be amazing. I will write that down, actually, because I don't trust my memory. Got it. Okay, that sounds cool. I like entertaining everybody, mostly myself. Excuse me. You guys are as entertaining as I am, for fuck's sake. You know, you guys are the ones that make me laugh my ass off. So I think this is going to take, it's just a guess, just because it's small, narrow. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 passes to get it down to where I need it. Definitely for the numptying. By the way, Dirt, I haven't seen if Robbo replied. I don't think we're we're Division 2 rating tomorrow. I don't think. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. All right, little tiny bit of water to clean up, and we're going to move on to, I'm going to let this run one more pass, see if it gets any of those flyers. But I feel like I've got a lot of flying and swearing in my future. And by flying, I mean elytra and crashing and you know, trying to get up to these solo guys. But yeah, we'll do one more pass. I'm going to clean this up later. I'm going to hop in the next row of bombers. But I think I'm going to take the top off this grass and take that wall down manually before we run it, because I don't want a repeat of what happened the first time. I haven't checked it yet. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I think it's gonna miss all of those stragglers because they're between TNTs. Yeah, it's gonna miss all these. Just turn the gamma and the night vision on just so that we can see what it's doing. Yeah, and it's that kind of stuff that pissed me off and why I stopped playing the game. You know, there was a reason why they were behind the raid, because they're supposed to be something special. And when you start handing them out, as you said, like Skittles, they're no longer special. All right. Looks like that is pretty close to the wall edge. Zombies and creepers running for their lives. I wonder if we're going to get the Enderman. Nope. All right, so this pass is done. So like I said, it's just these, I don't know what you want to call them, meteors, or which, you know, considering the amount that we've mined out of here, the relative small number that's here is actually pretty impressive. Yep, absolutely. I will do that. I'll do it after my stream. Yeah, exactly. It'll put a hurt on the raids. Absolutely. There's less reason to do them, which, you know, yeah, it's an annoyance. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Black. Yeah. But it's also the reason that the OG players stop playing. You know, there's a reason why I don't play anymore. Yeah, we're going for another ride. All right, while this is running, I'm just going to run to the washroom. I'm just going to kill my mic and my camera and let you guys watch the shenanigans, so to speak. There's me going for a ride. Yeah, it does. It's usually, that's exactly right, Dirt. It's the end of the game when they start doing shit like that. So, anyway, I'm going to run. I'm going to top up my water bottle, run to the washroom, because this has got one more run to do. And then I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. I tried to grab the switch. I was chasing dogs. They both decided they wanted to go out and use the bathroom. So I tried to catch the switch on the way through. That was the POV change. And I think I did. I think I shut it off, but I didn't shut it off quickly enough. So no, it is not shut off. I turned it on. Fuck. Yeah, trapdoors up. You can see over there with the trapdoors up, that's the system turned off. I am Batman. That is my real life nickname, is Batman. When I started gaming, I couldn't use the name though, so. Okay. So we are going to take that wall down, or those walls down. At least a couple layers off them. Yeah, you know what? And the way where that came from is when I started playing whoa. Oops. When I started playing Sniper Elite, I tried for Batman, the name was taken. So I don't remember what I picked originally, but it got changed very quickly to Dead Meat and then shortened to just Meat. And then when I started playing Division 2, it was Agent Meat. So that's where the name came from. I know, right? Blessed silence. Don't have to listen to that stupid flying machine anymore. And I'm going to take 2 layers off the wall, and then I'm going to take 2 or 3 layers off the top of the grass. Just to be safe. Yeah, well, and it comes from, I'm not going to give personal information away, but there's a reason where the bat came from. And now I've got several bat tattoos. So it just went from there. But I've had the Batman nickname since high school, which is a long time ago. I started high school in 1981, graduated in 84. So that'll let you know how long ago that was. 30-something, yeah. In fact, I just had my 30th anniversary, my 30th birthday. Yeah. Okay. Didn't miss it by much. Oh, come on. Really? No, I have, like, the last one, like 2024 was what, 40-year anniversary. So the next one they're going to be hitting me up with is my 50. And the answer is going to be the same as it has always been. No, I didn't like you idiots then. I don't like you now. Or there's no reason to go back other than just, hey, look at me. I made something of myself. And, you know, I don't give a shit about any of them. So why would I go? Exactly, Black. Well, and that's the thing is, you know, most people that I went to high school with were not my friends. They were just people I went to high school with. You know, my friend group was outside of high school. I hated high school. Is it nighttime? It's the downside of putting on night vision. So these layers should be good. I'm going to take, like I said, 2 more off the wall. And hopefully we don't blow up any more bombers. So by that dirt, I take it you were a pharmaceutical rep in high school? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Black. No, I turn it on so that it brightens the game up for YouTube. And then I forget that I've got it on. So there's I'm running a mod that does 2 things. One is it boosts the gamma, which is the brightness. And the other one is actually night vision. It's the night vision in this game are done by potions, so it basically artificially gives you the potion effect. At least I think that that's how it does it. Nice. I had some close acquaintances who had exactly the same occupation in high school. Now, hopefully this friggin' machine does not blow up on this. If it does, I'll be most aggrieved. But then the numpty counter will go up by 1 and we will laugh about it and move on. I did. That was in the when I was playing modded version of this. This is basically vanilla. The mods that I'm running are just quality of life. I'm not using any tech mods. I mean, if I was serious about it for vanilla, yeah, I've got a beacon. I could set that up real quick, but I'm almost done anyway. Yeah, in fact, this is the second world since that modded version of the game that I started on. I was actually playing on this exact seed and suffered a power failure while I was exiting the game. Like literally, I knew that I saw the lights flicker. So I hit close game, and as the game was saving and exiting, power went out and it corrupted the save. So I lost that world altogether. So this world has been running for, I think, 3 weeks, I think. So I did a lot of the grindy shit off camera, just to get it back close to where it was before. It's still, I'm still picking away at some of the mob farms, or some of the farms. I still don't have a Nether Fortress farm at all. So all the stuff that I've done with the, with beacons and stuff like that has been done by hand, which I am that guy that I prefer to spend 4 or 5 hours or more setting up a farm so that I can then AFK and do something else and have the stuff delivered to me, instead of running around like a jackass fighting mobs. I guess I like the engineering approach to a game like this, where you're beating it through farms and technology that are available to you from within the game. So we go to stick 3. I should really put signs on these. But yes, that looks right. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Hopefully shit doesn't blow up. Yep. Lost 1. 2. Or is that 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I lost 3 of them. God damn it. Well, I lost 6 on the first run, so. Let's sigh. Those mobs are about to have a very, very bad day. I did. looks like we got another lava lake to deal with. I'm really surprised by the surface lava in this area. So dirt, this is night vision, and this is the gamma up. So I can just make it that much easier to see everything on screen. Yeah, one of them blew up completely. So it must have taken a direct hit. That one looks like it's basically intact. All right, I'm going to fly back to the base before we deal with this. Drop off all that dirt and cobble that we mined up. And then we'll sleep through the night, and I'll collect the materials to make 3 more of those machines. What time is it? Yeah, we get time. Whoa. Too many mobs. All right. Nope. Need that. Gonna need that. Gonna need the dirt. Need the bed. Probably don't need that much dirt. So 1 machine was intact, so we need the parts for 2 machines. So sticky pistons. 4, 4. 2. I'm gonna make 1 TNT. Oh no, I have 2 TNT. Nice. Slime. It's way more than I need, but that's fine. I think that's everything. Fan coral. Or coral fan. So TNT, signpost, sticky pistons, observers. I think that's everything. And I'm just going to stop by the gold farm in the nether and repair the tools and the elytra. It won't take long. The reason I put the gold nuggets in my inventory is just basically to filter out the stuff that I don't want. That way I'm not picking up rotten flesh and gold swords. And we'll come back and collect this all at a later date. Yep. That's exactly what that is. So we will grab the parts for these two machines first. Actually, we're going to clean up the water and shit like that. Not with TNT. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it's more than I thought. Yeah, I thought there was more water. Going the wrong way. I was hoping to get mostly cobble because it takes too long to mine this. Oh well. I can still hear lava. I think. Yep, I can hear the popping over there. And by over there, I mean over that way. Nighttime again. If I was looking for obsidian, this would be a great way to get it, but I'm not actually looking for it. Ah, shit. And then we still have to rebuild the friggin' flying machines. All right. Thanks for dropping by, Black. It was great chit-chatting with you again, buddy. Okay. I'm going to try and get those just so that they're not hanging there, because they will hang there forever. And I'm just going to have to clean them out of here eventually anyway. Same thing with this. I think the bombers will probably get it, but that should be good. No, they're up there. So that one is largely intact. I'm not taking any chances on the next run. Or I'm taking fewer chances. It's one of the things I forgot to bring was this stuff. That is missing slime, I think. It's weird. I always forget something. I forgot to bring rail cars and the rails. So we need a minecart and we need a detector rail. So back to base we go. Explosive arrows. I think that I don't know. The ones that I've got are called spectral arrows. They mark them. That's why they glow after I hit them. No. We will throw that. We need that. We need that. We need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We're going to need those. Need that. Need that. Can store that. It's way more slime than we need. So I need one more minecart and a detector rail. Yeah, there isn't. So I've got the spectral arrows. No, there is not. So we get 3 of those. We have one more observer than we need, but that's fine. We get that. We get that. No, we need 3 TNT and 3. There's 3 of these that we have to rebuild. So I do have to make 1 TNT. So So 3, 3, 6. And that means we need 3 and 3 because I can't count. Fuck me, I'm stupid sometimes. At least I caught it here and not there. All right, so 3, 3, 3, 6, 6. Plenty. Yeah, we got everything we need. And it's nighttime. Well, good news, like I said, or as Thorne pointed out, 50% better performance on that last one. So there's only 3 that I need to rebuild. Still broke my ankles. I think I've all done that all correctly. Yep. No, I'm getting to the point that I don't need to reference anything anymore with these. You know what I should have done, though, while I was over here? So that one is complete. That one is complete. That one is complete. The unfortunate part is I hear water. We're going to be coming back for more water clearing. It's almost all of them. Close enough. Well, let's see if I did this right. working as intended. Blowing shit up. Now that is a high spot, so only slightly worried. Yeah, I'm going to let it move away a little bit, so it's not quite so noisy. Once I get this mined all the way down, I think that's probably going to be it for the night. Traveling dude had a really bad day because there's one of his llamas, which means he got himself blowed up. Nope. There's the other llama. Yeah, no, he got blowed up because I don't see him. I'm gonna have to deal with that water, so apologies for the noise. It's dried up. And I think this is the Big water. Let's see if we can block it. I think this is back in underneath where the machine is, or the launcher. Yeah, we should be good there. Do a quick FreeCam. Still got some water here, and the rest of it looks good. So that's taking care of itself. Okay. We're going to have to deal with that when we get down all the way, but I'm not worried about that right now. Same with over here. I'm not worried about that for right now. Not bad. Basically half, well, quarter done. Because I got to lower this whole rig down. And we got to take out the rest of this. Of course, there's more water. I see a lot of dirt pillaring in my future. Bye-bye, llama. Considering how random the falls are, this does a remarkably good job, really. And with the water cleanup, I think when we park this machine, I'm going to head back to base and just call it a night. I'm going to clean this up when I'm fresh and then let this run some more. Because we're tying into lava again. And water. And on that final base note, I'm going to call it a night. Probably if you're still here, guys, if you guys want to do a little bit of Division 1 tomorrow night, I'd be down for that. Probably my usual time, 7 my time, 6 Eastern. So I'll download the patch through the day tomorrow, and we'll give that a go tomorrow night. So for those of you that watch on a regular basis, we're going to do some Division 1 tomorrow. Awesome. All right, everybody. That's me signing out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. For those of you that are still here, if you're watching on YouTube, please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. A like would be very much appreciated on the video on your way out the door. And with that, I'm out. Have a great night, and we will catch you guys tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.